So step 3 done. So our provider's all set up. Let's go ahead now and set up a calendar for them. So you can do this by either going to the cog again and going to settings, and then clicking on calendar setup, which is under the appointments banner. So click on calendar setup, or you can also click on appointment here at the top left and click on calendar setup to go to the same page. All right. So while we're on this page, if you ever wanted to see everybody's schedules together, you can easily select the calendars here on the very right-hand side, and you will see the schedules on the very left-hand side here across the different locations that you have. Everybody will be color-coded, so you can see I'm working across multiple different locations at the moment. Okay, you can see Justin is also doing it, and a fair few of the other guys are as well. So let's go ahead now and add a calendar. So we click on the plus button to add the calendar on the right-hand side here. And then let's just go ahead and make one for Dr. Bruce Wayne. And we'll go in and fill in all these details. So we've got the time zone, who's the owner of this one. So this will be the dentist, okay, or in this case, it's me. Then you can also choose their availability. So you can, go if you want them to start earlier or later, up to you. How your business is run. You can also choose the days that you want them to be available. So Monday through to Saturday, if you want to choose the location that they're a part of, and then choose their provider details. Okay, then you can also put in a lunch break on here. So let's just say we can move this to 1 p.m. and 2 p.m. And then we just save changes. Okay, so now this calendar is going to be in here. We just need to maybe quickly refresh it real quick. And here we go. So we've got our new calendar in here. And if we click on him, you'll be able to see that he's a part of, he's got six days that he's going to be working from us from 7 to 7. So he's working really, really hard. Otherwise, now what you'll see is if you want to make other adjustments in the system, we can go to the 3 dots here, right next to the calendar that you want to fix up. Then we can click on Edit Template. We'll start it off with Edit Template first. So this is the ongoing schedule for the dentist. Okay. So if you plan to do it this way instead, you can easily just click on the date that you want to delete if you want to, or change the time. So let's just show you that. We'll delete that one on Monday. And if you want to add it back in again, just click on the plus button, choose the location, and then choose them as a provider and save changes. Now, on the very right-hand side, you'll notice there's an area in here called periods. So if you plan to add new periods in or anything like that, then this is a really easy way, just in case, say, for example, if you are planning to have a holiday for about 2 weeks, or if you, in this case, if you want to just have it running forever, then that's also pretty good as well, because then you can just go back and add your holidays in, which might be a little bit easier. But if the only other reason why you would create a period as well is just in case if you've got like alternate weeks, okay, if you want to turn it on, this will be the best way for you to do that. Then you just choose a period that you want it to be available to, and then you can add it in as you go. Okay, and we'll just hit Save Changes for now. And then what now you'll be able to see is you've got odd weeks and even weeks. All right, so we can easily click here, every second Sunday I want to work here. So I choose okay, so if it's odd week, it's week 1 and week 3. And if it's even week, it's week 2 and week 4. So we want this to be on every second Sunday and every 4th Sunday. So that'll be even weeks. And then we choose their location once again, choose them as a provider. Remember to choose their date, their times, and then just hit Save Changes. Okay, cool. So that's all done and ready to go. So then all we need to do is if you need to make any sort of other adjustments, you can click on Agenda here, and you'll have a whole series of things in here that you can do. So if you'd like to put presets, like, if you want to accept like new patient appointments during a certain time, you can drag these presets across, and then that'll be more of a guideline for you and your team. Okay, so you can customize them. You can see I just grabbed the default one, and maybe these ones are just more so for production times. You can also choose the color if you want to, make it really, really fun. Now the events in here, these are time slots where you can't book in appointments at all. Okay, if you got a lunch break, no appointments, the only one that you can book over is the no online booking slot. Now, the no online booking slot will just mean that online booking will not allow you to book in that particular slot. So if you don't want those funny ones that will pop up in the morning at 7 a.m. and 8 a.m., you can ensure that you're not going to get that again. Okay. So let's go back. So we showed you how to set up all your different schedules. Now the second part is your calendar settings. So your calendar settings here, this is a great place where you can start to organize your online booking, but that will be for a separate video for later down the track. First of all, you've got your profile picture in here. So the profile picture will go straight onto your online booking. So recommend that you do get a picture on there for your dentist. You can enable online booking from here, but don't worry about it for now. The more important parts are obviously making sure the naming convention's right. You've got the right user. And then at the very bottom over here, you've got notifications. Okay, so this is really important because there's a whole series of automations that are happening in the system. Now you can tailor it for each of the different dentists or hygienists that you have in the system. So if you want SMS appointment reminders to be sent out, you can say yes. If you want that automated appointment created email to be sent out for you, you can also click on yes or no. If they reschedule in core practice, we can also choose to send them an updated email if you'd like. And especially if they complete an appointment with you, we can also send them a thank you email. All of these different emails that you're going to see in here, you can customize it yourself at a later stage, and we will show you how to do that in another video. Now, maybe when you complete an appointment, you might not want everybody to get that thank you email or get a Google review form from you. So you can also use the prompt. So it will ask you whether or not you want to send it to them after every appointment that you complete. You can also choose to have our online medical history form on there, as well as a Google custom URL review link on here as well if you want to put it on there. And that will just go straight onto the email for you. And then once you've completed all of that, just hit Save Changes. Now you've also got a little reminder schedule on here for a first appointment reminder and second appointment reminder. I would recommend that you look at the video for that. Another guide for that one. If you want to set that up. Otherwise, we can also just make it super simple for you. You just have the one reminder, which is default for everybody. So if you want us to enable this for you, just let us know. We'll hit Save Changes for now. And cool. So while we're on the calendar setup, there's a few more things in here I'd love to show you. And let's just say, for example, if if one of your dentists is sick or something like that, let's just say Bruce is no longer able to work for today. We can just click on that day that he's coming in and click Not Available. Choose the title, sick. You could be unavailable, sick, whatever you want, and then just put some notes in here, and then just hit Save Changes. And now you'll see that it's been kind of like outlined in dotted red dots, sorry. And yeah, that just lets you know that they are currently unavailable for that day. Now, if say, for example, you want them to come in and they're not meant to be working on for that day, then you can easily go in here and create a one-time availability. So let's just say, yeah, Bruce actually ended up wanting to come back to work. So we click on Create One-Time Availability. We choose the date, so let's just say it's for today. And we go Gotham City Dental, choose them as a provider. And then we choose the date, the time as well, just to make sure. And then we just hit Save Changes. You want to give them a lunch break, you don't have to. You can just hit the Generate button and take it off if you really want to. And hit Save Changes. And there you go. You can see that they're available there again. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. So last little thing on here before I move on to another section, and that's how we manage the different services. So there's going to come a time where maybe you've got dentists or associates or hygienists that want to do particular treatments. This is where you're going to organize and customize everybody's timing estimates for each of these different services. So things like, all right, well, Bruce might take 15 minutes to do a checkup, scale, and clean, whereas Warren might take 30 minutes. You'll be able to change all of the estimates from here. You can also enable it so nobody internally can book this for them, or even for online as well. So let's just say, for example, Bruce doesn't want to do extractions online for online appointments. And then he also doesn't want the team to book in fillings for them internally. You can just turn it off. And then you just hit done, and that's it. Beautiful. All right.